Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Iselene. Today we are going to be talking about a fully funded scholarship for both bachelor's degree holders and master's degree holders, and this scholarship covers your tuition and your living expenses. But before we continue, I would like to thank all my subscribers and thank all those who have been watching my videos. I would love to know where you're watching from, so drop your location in the comment section. Today we are in Austria and we are at the Institute of Science and Technology, Austria. This is an application to a PhD program in this university. It says that the application portal for the 2025 PhD call is now open. Now let's scroll down here and then read what we have here. It says bachelor's and master's students eligible to apply. Students with a bachelor's or master's degree in biology, chemistry, neuroscience, mathematics, computer science, physics, and all the other programs and related areas are encouraged to apply. So this is saying that even if you have a bachelor's degree, you can still apply for this PhD program. Now let's go down. It says how to apply. And then let's read this. To apply, you have to create an online account which will allow you to track your application through its various stages. So to apply to this, you have to create an account. We are going to do that after we've gone through the requirements. Now we are going to talk about the documents you need for this application. Okay, so the first document is your CV. Then the second one is your statement of purpose. It says the statement of purpose is an important part of your application. In it, please share with us anything that prepares you for graduate level research. For instance, you can describe your past research projects, motivation, skills, and background relevant to the research. Now, if you need help writing your statement of purpose, I'm going to leave a link to a video on how to write it in the description, and I'm going to leave it up here too, so you can just check it out. Now the next thing you have to do is answer these 3 questions. It says address the following points. So you're saying that you have to write 5 to 8 lines for these points. So if you want to apply, you'd have to read this and understand it so that you can answer them. Next is your university transcripts and diplomas of all degree programs and all years you have attended or are currently enrolled in, both in English and in original language. Transcripts need to include a full list of courses attended and corresponding grades. Now finally, it says all documents must be submitted in English. Copies of university transcripts must be in both English and in their original language. Now let's move on to the selection criteria. I'm going to just read through this so that you know what they are using for their selection of the PhD candidates. It says that undergraduate performance overall with a special focus on relevant field specific courses, and then reference letters provided by professors and senior scientists. 1 letter from industry is acceptable, but letters from an academic background are given priority. Then statement of purpose. The applicant's past research experience and motivation for applying to this particular PhD program. Then we have additional relevant skills demonstrated in internships, participating in research projects, participating in science Olympiads and all that. Then we have transferable skills like communication skills, experience with working with teams, previous mobility. Now with these 2 skills, you'll be able to highlight them in your CV and then in your statement of purpose. The last thing here is diversity. Example, a woman in computer science or math or physics, or an applicant who switched fields. So we are now done with the selection criteria. Now I want us to look at something here. So we are going to click for BSc students, and then it's going to take us here. Now let's go down and read what they have here. It says that we welcome applicants holding or expecting to hold before enrollment a bachelor's degree in these programs and related area. It could be a 3-year bachelor's degree or a 4-year bachelor's degree. So they are saying that even if you have a 3-year bachelor's degree in any of these programs, you can still apply for this PhD program, and that is why I brought us here. So let's just go back. Now we are going to move to the funding for this scholarship, but before we do, if you've made it to this part of the video, please leave a comment, made it, so I know you are still around. Now let's move to the funding. We are going to go here and then click on funding and awards. Okay, then we scroll down to salaries. Now let's read what they have here. It says PhD student salaries depend on whether the student is holding a bachelor's or a master's degree at the time of admission. When students pass their qualifying exam, they receive a salary raise. Gross salaries in a year 2024 for PhD students range, dependent on the criteria above, from €2,874 a month to €3,456 a month, paid 14 times a year, once per month, plus double payments in June and November. So it says that depending on the degree you are holding at the time of enrollment in this program, you are either going to get €2,874 a month or €3,456 a month, and then you are eligible for a salary raise after 1.5 years in this program when you pass your qualifying exam. So this is the salary you are going to receive as a PhD candidate in this program. Now let's go to admission cost and tuition fee. It says that ISTA does not charge any tuition fee. No application fee is required to apply to our PhD and internship and scholarship program. So you don't pay any application fee, you don't pay any tuition fee. Now that we've gone through the requirements and the funding, let's go to how to apply. So you are going to click here and we are going to click here on apply to get to the application portal. So now you click on apply now. Okay, so this is the application portal. When you get here, you are supposed to create an account and sign in. I've already created an account for the sake of the video, so I'm just going to log in. So you're going to click open application so that we'll see how the application looks like. We are not going to get into details because we've already mentioned most of the things you need for this application. So I'm just going to go over it. The first page is the application instructions. So you have to read this before you start applying. Then you have to enter your personal data here. Then the details about your education. So you'd have to go through it and know the things you need for this page. Then you come to application data. Here you're going to talk about your research interests and then the interview for the application. Down here is the questions you need to answer for the application. And then here is the attachments. You are supposed to upload all your documents here. So you go through it and then you upload each one. Now we go down here to internships, awards and publications. So if you have any of these, you just type them here. Now we come to additional information. So if you have any additional information you want them to know, you can just write it here. And then the last then is your referees. So you are going to enter the details of your referees here. They require 3 referees, so you can click add referee to add the other 2. Then you are done with your application. If you think that you are done and you want to submit it, you just click submit. But if you want to go through it again, you can just click on save and then later you can submit it. Now this brings us to the end of our video. If this was helpful, please let me know in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe and help promote my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.